This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. He's going to air one out right away. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one is complete to Hardman.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Go, check.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Mustang 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Set up. Check go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready? Liking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Set up.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's hauled in at the 2.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's inside the 35. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 61 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Check.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Yeah! There we go! I take!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and goal.
Yeah! There you go!
On play action, here's Dak. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lutz for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kenneth Murray, a linebacker, there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Let's go now.
3rd and 6.
Warriors 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Lions.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yeah, here we go. Ready to take. Ready to take.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Ready to take. Ready to take.
Up the middle they go. He's got room to the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready to take.
Right back to him on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. Ready to take. Ready to take.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Play fake. Prescott. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Now, I think what stands out most here about this completion, Mike, is just how fast the quarterback was able to get that ball up and down. He got that ball into the hands of his receiver quickly and able to pick up a nice gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's a toss, right side. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, It makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground, and he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Back to throw. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he gets that to Hardman. That's how to dig yourself out of a hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Here we go.
So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. It'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, kill. 27. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Eagles 10. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ready? 60 Bobcat.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I think he tried to overcompensate for the elements a little bit by just putting a little bit too much extra juice on that throw. Clearly miscalculated just how much he needed to put on it, because with the amount that receiver was open, that should be an easy big play.
Come on, set. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down?
That's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Now a give up the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Room to run at the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told...
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go! Lions!
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here we go, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Oh, how about the coverage there? Matt. Before he can get a return going. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Shot alert, shot alert. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Second down and 8.
Go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
70. Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Duvernay in motion.
Go!
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Ready, set. Here we go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On the toss, they'll run. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance.